Hello viewers, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ishan aka the Rage God and you're watching WarGamingTV. We are playing Call of Cthulhu and thanks for clicking the video. So I wanted to play this game for a long time, and there's actually a backstory behind this game. I don't know, somehow this is connected to me, this game Call of Cthulhu, because there's a backstory. I was actually watching one of those series called Ghost Hunters or something, paranormal something, maybe on YouTube. I was watching that TV series on, the uploaded episodes on YouTube or something, and then I came across this episode of Mystery of Cthulhu or something. I don't even remember its name. I watched that like an year ago, and this was a very interesting episode for me. So I did like research and stuff on what is this Mystery of Cthulhu. So I don't wanna give you any spoilers and stuff, so maybe you can pause right now and go ahead to where I start playing the game. When I want to start playing, I'll press any key to enter the enter the game. You can see enter madness there, which is kind of crazy. So the backstory behind this is that when I watched those episodes and stuff and I did research, strange thing is, I was very intrigued by this Mystery of Cthulhu. It has something to do with a small town near some lakeside or like near a pond or something, near a river, pond or lake, some water body. And that town used to most of the people are fishermen and stuff, and all that town revolved around that kind of fishermen and meat sellers and this and that. So this Cthulhu mystery was uncovered when one guy purchased a shop in this town, and later on he found out that there was an underground tunnel. So he opened the tunnel and went down to investigate, and found out that these tunnels went like miles and like hundreds of, I don't know, it basically went miles and miles, these tunnels, and all the houses of the town were connected underground through these tunnels, which was very shocking. And then started happening the paranormal activity in his shop or something. So I guess he left and he abandoned the shop or something, or maybe some other investigator found the shop, and I don't know, any one of them wrote this book on these tunnels. And actually no, it goes like this: he abandoned the shop and this and that. Then later on, when I was watching the series, those guys did some investigation and found out that some guy had already written about the mysteries of Cthulhu, and there happened sacrifices to some demons and such sort. So this whole Cthulhu, basically those sacrifices were done inside the tunnels. That was the horrifying part. And the paranormal activities were there throughout the town. In some specific places there were more, because there were carried out animal sacrifices and stuff. So this is how this mystery revolves around Cthulhu. It has paranormal side, demonic side, sacrifices, and this and that, lots of stuff. So I don't know what these game developers have done with this game Call of Cthulhu. And yeah, one more thing, the day on which I watched those episodes and everything and did those research, basically I did that the whole day. I was just binge watching you guys, and I did the research and stuff. And the creepiest thing was the next same day, I mean not same day, the next day this game was released. So I was like freaked out, you know, what the hell is this? Like, how? I mean, how is this possible? Like, weird coincidence. The day before I did all the research and stuff and watched the Cthulhu mystery and paranormal stuff, this game was released the next day, immediately. I was like blown away. Wow. I was like, wow. This is creepy. And from the game, I've read some reviews and stuff, but I wanted to buy the game. Inside here we can see some sea monster and stuff, but this is nothing like that. The original Cthulhu story was the one which I told you right now. So I read some reviews and reviews were good, okay to good, on the range from okayish to good. And this is a story driven game, and I don't know, let's see, let's find out. So by the way, if you're here, please like and subscribe. And this is not a fake story. I just realized some people might think that this is fake. This is not. I was actually scared to play this game, and this game was also very high priced at that time, so I decided to buy it on sale. But still, at that time I was like, should I buy this? And I was like, maybe if I buy this, like, I may unleash something bad in my life. So I decided to hold that thought and bought this later on, after many months, most probably a year or maybe 5 to 10 months. I don't know, I don't remember when this was released, but all of these things happened very close to each other. Like, I watched the Cthulhu, the paranormal stuff, and basically I stopped watching those kind of serials on TV and YouTube after this thing happened. So welcome to my channel. A short introduction before I start playing the game. Please hit the subscribe button. Also, there's a Discord server. Maybe if you can, if you want to talk with me later on about this, we can talk. Maybe I'll give you the links to the YouTube videos and just hang around, have fun. I don't know. Let's go. I've also done a horror gameplay of the Blair Witch as soon as it was released, so go check that out too. That got a lot of views. I hope this will also get a lot of views. Let's go. So as you can see, I'm playing this for the first time with you people, and you can also see the star and stuff. Wow, this is scary. I don't even want to look there. Holy shit. So this is going to be chapter 1, part 1, you can say. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Oh. Okay. So I guess this is adapted from the guy who wrote the book about this Cthulhu thing. Most probably. Well, I'll maybe do some research after playing this. No fucking way I'm gonna. In the words of the man who listeners can remain sane. This game, whatever, let's go. We are going to this big cat stuff. Game save. WASD to move. Oh yeah, also wanted to tell you that the shop owner was a butcher And you can see sharks and stuff. See, I was right. So this whole town revolved around fishing industry and such. This looks hideous. We must light up some items in order to track them. When an object can be picked, press E. Hurricane lamp. Okay. So we are playing as an investigator and we have to find out what... I mean, this is obviously a dream. No way the game starts from here. Oh, okay, so we have to use the light in order to... Oh, nice. Fate inescapably draws you on. What the hell is that? Okay, before we go there, let's... We like not go there.
What a putrid offering.
Putrid offering. So I'm playing this game without the headphones.
You have been chosen.
Hold shift to run down. See, there's the... We could have easily killed him. Oh.
I hate whiskey.
Z is for consult diary. Pierce Investigation Agency. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other: adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. Old office couch is less comfortable than the real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but the place is mine for the moment. What is dark water? And what the hell is this? Eloquence, amateur. Eloquence represents your ability. Oh, so there are skills and stuff. Wow. And there's sanity. There's sanity. Nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran. Is this the same thing which we read before? Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from the enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrade without food or medical supplies, soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumed sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares. Okay, this guy is nuts. Psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of the object. Okay. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding the past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object and of picking locks. This is awesome, man. I love how this game is detective and horror and story and adventure combined. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Finding hidden objects, undiscovered object will not appear in the game. Wow. There's medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Oh, okay, so we need to have spot hidden in order to level up medicine and occult. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving the skill increases the chances of determining a dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or expressing your understanding of medical problem. So I guess maybe later on we'll have dialogues with some doctors, or maybe in some case. Occulticism represent your knowledge of occult science. Improving the skill increases your chance of determining the use of origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving the skill increases your chance of forcing doors or mechanism, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive. What does strength have to do with verbal violence? And eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving the skill increases your chance of convincing or manipulating during. So I need to max these two first, I guess, and this one, because main thing we need to survive, I guess. The case. Pierce Investigation Agency, 20 October 1924. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment I hear voices in my dream, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling? I guess Cthulu is calling you. And there's sanity, dark water, places, occult clues, inventory, lost battalion, 10-7-18. My old lighter that I engraved with memory of 77 infantry. Lost battalion. Nice. This is awesome, by the way. I love the graphics. Awesome game. Awesome game. We can interact with
A good old story of
cases solved.
speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed his case, but when you're already outside the law, there is not a lot you can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Oh. Nice. What is this? Have a drink, don't drink.
Been a while since I jotted down.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. Then there's knowledge. Awesome. So inventory contains stuff, and the stuff we know. Knowledge. Okay. What is this? Sleeping pills. Returned from war, they swore that they would put an end to it, but for a while their effect has been wearing off.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't
attract top-notch cases.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Okay. By the way, I got a new gaming mouse.
I used to be an avid reader.
That's it.
I used to be an avid reader. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Nice. Don't drink. And what's this?
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Okay. What's over here? Anything else? Oh. Shut it. Game save. Awesome.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character point. Each character point allows you to improve the score of his skill. Wow, we have 8 points available. Let's get like, oh, I thought like 1, 2, 3, but no, this takes like 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess, to level up. And okay, this is good. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And
Oh,
on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce,
he's just giving like
you know as
one
well
line
as I do,
answers.
There's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expect anything but a drunkard's liar. You're free to leave anytime, sir. Do you know whom you may speak? Industrialist and art collector, all Boston knows it. Tell me, Mr. Pierce.
Are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
What?
Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
Hideous drawing. I want you to look carefully at this painting and me all the assumptions that come to mind. Well, first of all, she needs to improve on her strokes. Tell me if this is work of madness. Or if, on to the contrary, you manage to detect some logic or rationality to follow so that I may understand it. Is that all you want from me? Yes, please. Alright, I'll look at your picture.
That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label, some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental fragility. Why? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live in a recluse life there with their only son Simon. So we already found that. Knowledge.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Hey, we can choose dialogues. Find out about the warehouse 36. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? I read about her mental fragility in the police report. Something's not right with his story. You're asking the wrong guy.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Alright.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Wow, okay.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Let's
I
do
think
this.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Insult diary.
Darkwater.
So Stephen Webster, age 63, occupation businessman, a wealthy businessman well respected in Boston area. Stephen Webster came to see me in order that I investigate death of Sarah Hawkins. Man accepts neither refusal nor inconvenient truths. He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Charles Hawkins, age 41, ship owner. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater, the heir of ship owner family. He used to travel a lot. Met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. How does this guy know all of this? Okay, that guy left the file on his desk. They fell in love, got married. Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. Why secretive life? Sarah Hawkins, painter. Painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and rarity of her public appearance. I paint what my dreams whispered. A marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress known for her party going chooses to follow her new husband and live as recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front pages of newspaper. Nobody heard anymore about her, even her death in a fire secret. Only her father continued to seek the truth. And there's Simon, only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Wow.
I think
That
I've
is-
got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
What else do we have? There's the occult. Violent colors, wild strokes. Testimony to a vision, the world of extract from notebook of Edward Pierce private. Depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and a child. Woman and a child. So I guess that's Sarah and that's her son. Flames can be made out in the background. I guess this sign means something. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that it is linked to the death of his daughter. But not just daughter, like everyone died, right? Den's work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all illness known in the civilized world, details the symptoms and suitable treatments. Awesome. Oh, so this is how this is going to increase.
I used to be an avid reader. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
What is it then? Someone's honking their car. Can we go look outside?
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Most probably not. I'm sure there must be something which... Oh look, we can crouch. Let's go outside. By the way, I think I'll end the video here. This was chapter 1 part 1. Thank you for watching guys. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.